Every motherfucking time, Konami has come out with some new way to special summon. Somebody has probably said this shit, and if you didn't say it, you was thinking it. Oh my god, I so broken, it's gonna ruin the game. Y'all probably the same motherfuckers preaching that shit, playing this shit. Yeah, I'ma still play this broken shit even though I think it's gonna ruin the game. Fucking hypocrites. Every new way to special summon has somewhat made up for the shortcomings of the previous. You're seeing now with pendulums, outside of Cleese. And it's really interesting that Cleese are like the only fair pendulum deck because they don't really need to exceed summon. But for four Mage and Pals, all the deck is rank 4 spam Shockmaster into Totally Mize into Obvious Infinity. That shit is crazy, and I am so happy that I don't play OCG, nor do I live in those territories where they play it. They should ban Shockmaster. I know it's like no holds barred cage match type shit, but they might need to ban Shockmaster. I wouldn't be surprised. And I said, ha, told you. Just take a moment and think about if the TCG had Shockmaster. I still got one laying around somewhere. I can't wait to play that motherfucker. Even though, yes, the initial investment for Pendulum Summoning requires more cards. If your opponent does not get rid of both your scales, you can do this every turn. Yes, that gets annoying, but that alone don't necessarily win games. Summoning fucking Infinity is Shockmaster first turn wins you games, bro. This is probably why I like Cleese more out of everything Pendulum related, because it does just stick to pendulums relatively. It would be nice that maybe in the future they would do some pendulum based shit that doesn't require exceeds. Even fucking Ignites with that one trick pony. Ride it! Number 86. And they only summon it with 4 materials. It still is an Xyz that they go into. That's their end game. Because what the fuck would you ever play Ignites? I'm going to use Ignite Burst. Nigga, please. It'll be real nice if it was just more about the pendulums than the pendulums being summoned for the Xyz. Just saying. Obviously, being able to mass pendulum summon and having something less the pendulum, then having the fucking flame mascot, blow up the flame mascot, then that shit activates. Yes, there's unfair shit about certain cards, but not pendulums as a whole. And one final thing. Motherfuckers be talking about this shit like if they didn't make these things, you would be okay with it. So if they didn't make something like pendulums and they just kept, fusion monsters, synchro monsters, and exceeds, you'd have been perfectly fine with that. I don't think so. Y'all motherfuckers that be talking about this shit being too broken, which I don't think it is. You like this shit coming out. Shut the fuck up and deal with the shit like everybody else. If you don't want to deal with that, stop playing. This shit is just so fucking ridiculous. I'ma just stop playing because it's too strong. I ain't hear nobody say that ever and actually stop playing. So I'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you would like to help me pay rent, all you gotta do, disable ad block, click an ad, or put it back on. Literally seconds. Thank you very much in advance. It's very much appreciated. And you have my gratitude, if that means any type of shit at all.